Hello everyone, and welcome to Kenshi. We're picking up from last time, as I snap my fingers and start playing the music. Going back to more Pizza Tower OST today. Because I like the upbeat sound of a lot of it, and there is a lot of Pizza Tower music, which is very convenient for stream. Chat's Pt.7. That look out, that's what it'll become. Woo! Okay. We're starting in then. You can see where we're at with Dragon over here repairing the gate. We've got Izumi here, Puss in Boots, Puss in Bones, and Kitty Soft Bones all hanging out, prepared to defend the gate. We've got Sensei Harming and Freck over here in bed because they were severely wounded. Freck currently in a recovery coma for her stomach. Sensei Harming, not in a recovery coma, but healing basically everything. And Fiona over here slightly injured, probably needs to do a little bit of a first aid, but building up our prisoner poles so we can slap these green katanas up on them. What about Bone in Puss? Please, Lawless. That's for the after midnight Kenshi streams. This is the morning Kenshi stream. We can't do that. That's not allowed. It's also for the non-Twitch stream Kenshi content. We need a spray bottle Kako emote. You know, not a bad thought. I started animating a dance emote in Blender. And I got through the, very initial base sketch dances, and I just would watch back over and be like, this isn't right, this isn't right. So that got a pause. Yona, heal please. You don't have a med kit. Oh, we're gonna have to walk all the way over to Izumi now. Izumi, patch up our boy. He's not doing great. Look, see, he's holding his head because it hurts. That's what it looks like anyway. How goofy. What are you doing, Hiona? Is he carrying someone? Is that what's happening here, but we can't see the person he's carrying, or they glitched out of existence? Well, he can't be holding anyone. I guess, he always just holds his hand up, and I've forgotten. And a camera one, I love using the chink when people are peeing down bad. Recheck the mod list. Pull out the camera. Are we done repairing the gate? No, the door condition's still bad. It just doesn't give, I guess cause, wait? Okay. Apparently I wasn't hovering over quite the right spot to get the gate repaired by Hiona 2. Now the two of them are working on it. I peek outside. I'm pretty sure the bone cat just ran off into oblivion. But we've still got the blood spider right here. Feasting upon its prize winnings, I suppose. I don't want to let them in. Oh, Dragon, are you done? What are you doing now? Alright, I guess the gate's all done. There we go. That do be a spider thing in a pool of blood. Not just a pool of blood. That is also a corpse lying right next to them. And after they eat that one up, they've got a second one that they can go munch on. So, Kako, if I missed a couple of streams and stuff, could you do a super fast, quick Kako cap of what is going on? I love branding everything with Kako. I do too! I also find it funny. What would be? Recap? Well, last stream from Shark, we ran off and went over to Treefall and went up over to Squin. Hung out at both of those places a little bit. With up at Squin, we stole some food. Stole 2 little ration packs because they were kind of expensive. Dragon ended up eating one of them and part of the other one, so he didn't get to sell it for a lot. And we also bought a little market stall, but I think in order to really run that, we have to have someone standing around, but the shopkeeper there realized that I stole from him, and he wasn't very happy, so he eventually finally left to go back home. And we're here now. And now that we're back home, I've built up these prisoner poles because we started getting attacked by these green katanas, so I said, hey, guess what? You're my prisoners now. And we've been researching a little bit. We've got an entire wall built around our base, which we did previously. But we also put a gate here to be a back door, so that if we have any problems over here, we can sneak out the back way and run off there. Or the reverse. Can you make your prisoners work for you right now? No. No. A little while later, because I don't know that I would want to straight up do, yeah, like Wooly says, slavery. But I do have a mod that lets you recruit prisoners. I just need some, research done about that. So I plan to build up, research that, and also then build up cages. That way I can convert them and have them join my squad. But I need to do the research for that first. I also probably need to send somebody into town. That way I can go grab my medical bags that I've got hanging around in town. Do you plan to make Kenshi's first pizza? Well, I did before. But now that you mention it, I should put that on my Kenshi bucket list. And hello, Prowler. Hi, welcome. Let's need to look around and decide what else I need to build. Well, we've got this manual iron refinery. I don't think we have any iron on us right now. We would need to send somebody out to start mining that. And I think the stone spot that we've got over here is still being constructed. So I suppose we could have someone run out there to repair it. But I don't know that I want to do that while my people are still a little bit injured. So maybe what we'll do is we'll put another tent down so there's more spots for people to sleep. I think it's Dragon that has the camping. Oh, she's got building materials. Freck has one camping supply. Do we have any more than that? No? Well. Then I'll go ahead and grab Fiona, run over to Freck, trade her, take her camping supplies, and then we will build up a second tent. They're nice, because while they might not do as much regen as, a dedicated medical sleeping bag, it only costs camping supplies and it fits 2 people in it. You're legally prowling? Legal, because it's church ordained. You're prowling on the internet. Wow! When do Fiona and Freck get married? Good question. I haven't asked them. I'm not even sure if they're engaged right now. What in the world mod are those tents from? Oh, nice. I think it's a Camping Plus mod for Kenshi. That's where the camping supplies also come from. It adds a whole bunch of additional camping stuff. You can see Camp Lookout Tower, Camp Prisoner Pole, Camp Stone Mines, lots of different campfires. It adds just a whole slew of camping stuff, so that you can build a little campsite without having it be considered a base and such, and so attract raiders to come and attack you. A couple sleeping bag! Not only that, but since these are 2 people, and they're all enclosed, I guess it's already coupled, but if it's a couple sleeping bag, it's going to be implied it's at least 2 people, right? But since they're enclosed, you don't know what's going on in there. Sensei, why don't you go move over to the other tent? And then Hyona can share the tent with Freck. Who else is standing right there? Dragon. Izumi. I think Dragon's the only one who's moderately injured. Let's go ahead and just let her sleep too, so we can try to get everybody as healed up as possible. Maybe we could even send Izumi out to the town real quick, so we can retrieve at least one of the sleeping bags. Chansey. Illegal! Nightbotted! And Kaiser! Hi, hello, welcome. And Emily, hello. Watching at work, don't tell anybody. Your secret's safe. Shish. Nobody write any letters to Emily's boss either about what's going on. That she's, watching streams while at work. Lawless? Twice! Makes it just like you're trying to double down. The Pizza Tower, the timing with the Pizza Tower secret song. Oh, I have to pass by my campsite here. Guess maybe while I am, I'll have Izumi run over. Is there anything else that I want here? Maybe pick up some water. What? Oh. It just huge barrel of it. Probably should put up a new well in my own little place too. I guess I can deconstruct everything I've got built here too. There are the prisoner poles. Tear down the lights. Not all of them though. As I do have my fishing set up over here on the right, I want to keep my fishing I want to keep my fishing gear. I'm gonna leave the campfires too, since pulling them back up won't do anything. I'm not sure if my hemp farms would work well where I'm located, or if they're not as fertilized, not as friendly to the plants. I can't recall if I've checked. I guess I should also check how my fish... Oh, look, there's just a grand fish in this. Now, let me rip that off so I can put on one of my drying racks, and I guess pull out the dried fish that I've got on them, too. Fishing net. Oh, man, look at this. Aha! Looks like we've got some extra fish to... As I just see it off in the distance in the corner for just a split second. The sounds of the fishmen. As now I'm gonna be sweating nervously. Uh-oh. The fishmen are on to me. This one for thin fish. This one is ding. And then I need my grand fish rack again. So I can string them up. Dry them off. And... Yep. That's it. Alright, Izumi, keep her leaving. Keep heading back to town. Go, Izumi, go! Alright, in the meantime, all I've got now to defend all of my people sleeping over here is this family dog and 2 bone cats, with one of them being a pup, which means they're useless at the moment. I peek outside to check on the blood spider. Yep. Sure is eating over there. You'll take fishmen over beak things? Yeah. I think I would take most enemies over beak things. Beak things are, not the safest guys around. And the message didn't get shot on your end, Chansey. That could also be from, say, it's mod settings, perhaps. It By mod settings, I mean extensions that modify Twitch. I saw an elder beak thing kill half of a town. Oh no, yeah. Beak things? Incredibly dangerous. Not safe. If you come across a beak thing, look at them, do not engage unless you happen to already be very powerful. Is there a relationship dating mechanics in this game, or are you already creating the mod yourself? No, there's no romancing you can do. The most you can do is roleplay it. The only other sort of friendship type system is just with entire factions. Right here you can see how friendly or unfriendly you are with different factions. You can see the way, like the spiders here, I do not get along with. Swamp parasites, hate them. But say the great players, they're okay. We've got 5 friendship with them. If you see an elder, you want to run. Yeah, look over and be like, oh, that's an elder beak thing. I think I'm just gonna go. Then you turn around and you flee. Sitting pillow with flute. Yep, that's gonna be a dismantle and collect the materials for it. We also have a singular fabric in our fabric loom. This guy walking past me outside made me spooked for a moment because I'm thinking about it in terms of my base. Where if I did see somebody sneaking past, it would be someone who means me harm. There is an obscure romance mod where you pursue a cyborg. What? Somebody really needed some cybernetic romance, I guess. And beak things are half the size of a watchtower? The elder ones? What? I guess that I've never seen an elder beak thing. That's huge. Lawless! A freaking hill. You guys, I wagged my finger at you. Just can't stop now, can you? It's only Wednesday, you know? It's nowhere near Sunday. Dang, I actually gotta do something today. Yeah, well, he polishes off his sword and he's like, dang, looks like I actually gotta do something. Removes the timeout on Lawless. Alright, having these little pillows will be nice to bring them back over to my base, because what these ones do, the sitting pillow with instrument, those are some dex training pillows, so I can slap them down on the ground and say, hey guys, are you ready to become a fast sword wielder? And I slap my people down on them so they can train it up. I did not realize how much work, though, it took to build this pillow, because it's taken a long time to dismantle them. And voila, there we go. Alright, another pillow, taken apart. I'm going to take the advanced medical bed with me. I think I'm going to leave the normal medical camp bed here, though. Just in case I do ever need to flee from my town. I'll have a convenient, at least singular spot where I can heal up a little bit. Uh-oh. Okay, it says Kitty Soft Bones is currently... Oh. I was looking away. I didn't see that we were being attacked down here by blue cleavers and... I guess there's a swamp frog here? I think the swamp frog is attacking them, though. As long as we do a quick save here. Well. How's everyone else doing? Quick check. Okay, Freck's almost awake. Dragon's pretty good. Fiona's okay. Sensei harming, not ideal. I think he's still going to be limping, maybe. Oops. At -3. But maybe not as bad. Blue cleavers are like bandits. Wee little bandits. Similar to the green katanas, right? I say, pointing at them on their poles. me switch over to Izumi real quick. I'm gonna gather up some stuff out of my chest, aka these fish, or at least some of these fish. And then I'll have Izumi start running back, and in the meantime, it's time to take care of them. If you click the bed and click the dismantle button in the bottom left, it instantly dismantles it. Is there a difference then between when I right-click choose dismantle and if I click choose dismantle? Those pillows were modded in, so part of the reason it might have not had been instant. Takes longer to right-click dismantle. Do you mean it takes longer as in the manual process of right-click dismantle? Or as in literally the character dismantling it? Because otherwise, I was aware of this, it's just... I'm used to right-clicking everything in order to interact with it. Then I just end up doing it that way instead. Okay, let's wake the people up so we can fight back. I've missed some parts of your playthrough and probably need to go back a bit. It's fine. You'll pick things up where we're at. Right-click dismantle makes the character do it. Well, I guess I can just try with the pillows and see how it goes. Oh, wait there's a swamp parasite right here, too. Can I just have them all battle out on their own? I gather up some of our guys here. Are they attacking me? Are they attacking each other? No, they're definitely targeting me right now. But those blue cleavers are busy with the swamp frogs, so we'll take care of this swamp parasite guy and that blue cleaver. Now, since the swamp parasite, a little bit easier, we'll have Dragon and Hyona target him, and then we'll have Puss and Bones and Kitty Soft Bones target the other guy. And, wait for the bite. There we go. Perfect. Now what about them? I see Hyona's targeting someone over here, but does he need to right now? Because to me, it doesn't look like they're... Who's focusing on me? It says that I'm being attacked, but I don't currently see anyone targeting me. You can always lock yourself in and take the gate away, you know? If people are gonna keep breaking through my gate, I just seal off, remove the gate completely, put wall in. I would need to extend my gate though, because I do have my, you know, mines over here being built. And if I removed the gates, that would also be locking me off from those. So I guess that means we just need more walls, eh? And I've got 5 building materials from Izumi. I didn't buy any new ones. So I've only got the 5, which means I might have to have either Izumi turning... She's still in here in town. She hasn't gotten out yet. I think we're gonna have her go into the house so we can buy some building materials. Alright. Refocus. Get back to the important bit here. We'll kill the blue cleaver first. Ow! I think he's attacking, I guess, both of us and that frog at the same time. And both of the frogs now are targeting that one blue cleaver. Yeah, get him! Okay, well, while they're getting him, though, Hyona, why don't you take a moment to maybe start on working to repair that gate, please? That way we can relock it for us. And I know I'll get material from the gate. I do realize that. That is something I know. Oh, there goes that blue cleaver. Okay, now the swamp frogs are after me. This one's more wounded, so we'll try to get them first. Oh, okay, well that was... With Puss and Bones on my team, it's a lot easier. Also, helpful to have this extra family dog. Dragon? Oh, Dragon's got job engineer on right now. So now that she's outside, she's like, wait a second, that thing's not freaking built. I gotta go take care about that one. Well, these guys are dead now. Yona's repairing. I would like to take their flesh from them. But I think we'll have Fiona focus on the gate for the moment, since they've got 200 seconds before they wake back up. Let's try to get as much built as I can right now. Izumi, check. Hello, sir. I would like some building materials. I need more walls put up around my town, see. I keep getting attacked. He doesn't have any right now, though. Well, Zert, you're useless to me. Into the other shop. You went to the Southern Hive and found a creature that had 300 strength? That's way too powerful. Holy hell. I also like getting in here and just this whole group of people looking at the shopkeeper trying to buy something and all just go, dude, too much money. I can't afford that. You think I'm made of dough or something? Something's attacking Kitty Soft Bones. We will check that in just a moment. I think all I want to buy is just those building materials. Have Izumi run over here to the townskeepers too. Kitty, who's attacking you? What's happening here? A swamp parasite? That would figure. You guys can go ahead and kill him real quick. Yeah. Oh, he just... How's he managing to dodge these guys? Or block them? Too strong. Huh? Oh! Getting popped over here for my merchant purposes. Suddenly surprising. And its name was King. Well, I guess it makes sense that its name was King with 300 strength. Look, there's a dead drug peddler. If they were all loaded up with drugs, convenient to rob them, and then resell their drugs later. Here's Wig. I guess he's a shopkeeper. The Nameless King, huh? Huh. Why did Dragon run all the way around to this other gate? I guess maybe this swamp parasite was attacking it, so it needed to be repaired. So she came around to repair it. Nope, there she goes. I don't know what she's doing. She's very busy, I guess. And you're pretty sure it's modded stats on a vanilla character, making a vanilla character more powerful than it might otherwise be. Well, that guy doesn't have anything. So, Izumi. Come back home, Izumi. We miss you, Izumi. As I look, this place is always fighting now. Sad. Wait, you woke back up again? Swamp parasite, please, stay down. What's she doing? Oh, she is engineering. She's repairing the gate. Is he getting back up? These swamp parasites. Incredibly focused. They want one thing and one thing only. And that's your demise. They heal, they wake up, they attack, knock them down, they stay that way for a little bit, they heal up, get up, do a loop. Yona, how's your gate looking? Slow. I beat every boss, including DLC, solo in Dark Souls 3, except for Nameless. Too powerful for Lawless? Or the real trick is that Lawless just couldn't bring himself to fight this guy because he felt bad being the princess. This bog dog has wandered its way into my camp because of these dead corpses. He went, wow! I am hungry! Well, time for a little snack! Just straight past all my guys, not caring, ignoring the fact there's also dead swamp frogs out here. Thanks, bog dog. Appreciate it. Sure, just pass on by me. Why not? I'm vaguely tempted to leave the swamp frogs alone and see if I could get the cages built up so I could also have swamp frogs on my side. I need Izumi to get back faster. Yona, in the meantime, do you want to see if you could, maybe take this guy out for me? Also doing a little peek. You know what I could do also is just pick up this swamp parasite. What? She's gotten the gate repaired. She just needs to come back to the other gate. Alright. Here we go. Let's see if I can get this bog dog. Well. Attack. Oh. Well. There went Hyona with that one strike. Fortunately, Puss in Bones also took out that bog dog in one strike. I think Sensei, however, is at least good enough to hobble on over to Hyona, give him a little bit of first aid, and then we're gonna throw him into bed too. You can see how terrible Sensei is at first aid, though, because of how slowly he's patching him up. Is Izumi here yet? Izumi, run faster. Who's attacking Puss in Bones now? Squint? Wait. Swamp Parasite sighted. Dragon. You've got this. Swamp parasites are not too bad. Fight them. Oh, see, there we go. No problem. Dragon, where are you going now? Dragon? Dragon? I don't know what Dragon's trying to run to engineer, but you need to come back. Blue Cleaver's waking up. Swamp Parasite is standing. Her people need her! So she runs off for them. Good luck, Dragon. You stop? Oh, I think she had targeted that blue cleaver, and then the blue cleaver collapsed. I should probably... Right, two cases here. Pick up Hyona. Put him back in the tent. And we're going to remove all of these corpses now. Expel them from the town so that whenever they wake up, they won't be inside. That's one corpse. Then we have the second one to clear out. At the very least, kind of like what Kaiser said, at least they're not beak things. At least none of these guys that we're dealing with, these blue cleavers, these green katanas, they're not particularly powerful. So, I am able to manage them. And, horse!
Here's the town music good. Here's some coins for that.
Horse! Thank you for the $20! Again! Jeez! Horse! Thank you. He dropped his wallet again! The $20 just flew out into my hands! Oh, jeez! I didn't even mean for it to happen, yet here I am! Horse, thank you. Appreciated. Damn. Also, Grav. Hello, hi, welcome. You're coming in to a lot of blood and gore, I say, looking outside. Yep, yep, yep. It's messy here. I am also now, I think I have my gate. Yeah, repaired enough to where I can reclose it. No. Keep anyone else from coming back in. And then we can go ahead and... Wait, is it all repaired now? Oh, wow. Nice job, Dragon. I didn't realize. Well, now Izumi can also go ahead and re-first aid everybody. Can check over to make sure. Oh, no. Kitty Softbones needs a patch up too. Thank you, Izumi. And then we'll do a trade between Izumi and Dragon. Wait, Sensei Harming needs to go to bed too. Because we need to transfer the stuff here. Because I want Izumi to go to research him. So we're gonna give our stuff to Dragon to take care of. Okay, can't put the fish in my inventory. Swap them. And fish. Dragon has a lot of fish. We're gonna have to put that in our chest too. Guess straight up honestly, I'm looking at how much stuff I have. They both just need to take a quick stop at the town chest. Grab bun? More like lots of fun. It's always more fun with a bun. A hamburger bun? What kind of bun? Any food storages? Not yet. I haven't built any food storages yet. I probably should, seeing as I have a, you know, bunch of materials now. Let's see. Maybe just, one food store right here. Squeeze it over at the corner. Don't have any building materials? It's okay, Dragon's got them. Oh yeah, I've got this advanced medical sleeping bag. Build that, please. And then I can have someone else sleep on it. Do I put them on the roof? I put them on the roof. They're gonna get rained on. Comfy bed position. I only now realize I've not eaten since breakfast at 7 p.m. Horse! Eat the food! Get yourself something ordered. Something to eat. Make something! We're not taking care of our horse! Where's the feed the horse redemption? Love being soaked in my sleep. Everybody does. That's why we've got the sleeping bag on the roof. Now, who's the most injured? I look between Freck and Yona, and they're kind of even. I would say Sensei Harming is not as bad, because his most hurt section is a leg, which is almost in a way easiest to deal with, or maybe at the same time not, because then they're limping around. I don't know. Freck's the most powerful. She gets priority being the team protagonist. She gets to have the advanced medical bed. And Dragon finished making up our storage. Invalid container type. Well, looks like that's gonna be building something else. Let's see what we have. Not that food store. Certainly not going to be a raw type. Hey look, juice barrels! For green fruit and cactus juice. I'm not sure we can grow any right where I'm at, though. Unfortunate. No juice for our squad. Here we go. Grand fish. I wonder if that counts for dried? Just gonna have to build them all and see which one counts. Do you mean all types of green, dried fish mod? Or no? There's one. There's one. We'll find out. Eat this for dinner. Pants grab. No. I refuse. Can watch the stars while I sleep. Well, Welly, that's not happening. We're in the swamp, where it's raining 24/7 out here. Oh, oops, I didn't mean to wake you up, Freck. Go back to sleep. You can have a hash industry. I'm just not there yet. The future plans, right? The drug industry. One day. And Shorbo, hi there. Hey, welcome back. Hash browns, right? It's sweating nervously, looking at Willie's police badge. Yeah, hash browns. Everybody loves hash browns. Oh, my barrels of water. I don't have water storage, right? Okay, they do stack. Great. I missed holding shift, I guess, when I was trying to move them over. Dried fish. Okay, dragon. Oh, no. That is definitely the wrong type of dried fish. Okay. Alright. Next try. Grand fish. If it means the raw grand fish or not. I'm gonna have to destroy some of these afterwards, I feel like, now. Let's also check camping. See if it has any storage pieces, because there is storage fish, which specifies thin fish. And the camp storage food specifies dried meat. So we'll see how it likes the grand fish storage. Dragon, get that built. Izumi, research place. I guess I don't have anything planned right now. But what I do want is to put on the imprisonment. I think is under defense. Right there. The research bench needs to be level 3. Alright. Upgrade button. 10 iron plates. It also takes... Dang it! I forgot that it takes power. I don't have any power. My wind generator didn't work. I have to build the right thing. Okay. Not in tech. Not in building. There's industry with the wind generator. Maybe I need to research the coal generation first. Alright, reuse the bench. Check out the electrics. Oh yeah, I forgot about biofuel. But not cocoa. We would want hemp biofuel. An ancient way of turning crops into generator fuel. Choose between electricity or starvation. Huh? Oh. Guess it is looking over at dying without power, huh? Freck will be the Grand Master of all drugs soon. Maybe soon TM? Has Caco played Outer Wilds, or was that still in the mod era and got spoiled on it? I would say that I have not played Outer Wilds, and it's been long enough where I don't really remember what happened anyway. I think I was also... A significant part of that time was me working, so I didn't really absorb a lot of things that would happen in any sort of story-based game. Because it was me working while also trying to mod chat, while also watching the stream, so it was this entire split of attention. So, I wouldn't say spoiled on it, because I don't remember any of it. Can't wait for war to start playing! Is that one of the songs? And you built in Venge, and now there's random laser beams that randomly go through the edge of your base. That just sounds like fun! Whee! Like giant party lasers, you know? I guess then between these, with fuel generator theory, here's biofuel, and we have hemp oil biofuel. Maybe we'll need that series of them, so there's biofuel. And afterwards, we're going to research that hemp oil biofuel. But we have to wait till she finishes researching bio first. So get on that. Does she have any other books? I know Ah, Dragon had them. We put away the books. Lots of books. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 20 books. A shopping visit is on the way to my outpost. What does that mean? Does that mean people coming to shop at my base? Because usually it finds it more like the merchant caravan coming otherwise. You love building in dangerous places? When you've played Kenshi more, I know a lot of people, you know, like to start challenging themselves in their games. So then you go, you know, I've played Kenshi a lot. Kenshi is much easier for me now. It's time to add in some extra challenge. And yes, to buy your stuff. That means it's maybe market stall time. I wonder if I even have enough building materials for this. There's so many varieties we can pick from, though. So many options. Which one do we do? I like the ones that have the little tent coverings. Power? Output? Why does this one provide power? Okay, quick. Time for cheating. I take market stall B1 because it generates power on its own through the power of capitalism. We're putting this one down. We're gonna go put it by our front gate, though. We go right over here. Wink. Oh, we just barely have enough building material, too. Probably technically have a little bit extra because we're gonna delete these. Get the building materials back since they're not working for us anyway. I can't put my I probably will keep the food storage regardless because there's gonna be something we can throw in there, I'm sure. Yeah. Wrath of the Oh no! I remember them from last time. They were how they were just this huge army of farmers. Gulp? Where's their little dot? Because I would imagine this close one is probably the shopping visit. But I don't know where the farmers are going to come from. Or if they're just going to be suddenly like, hi, we're here now! You found a mod that adds fast travel to the game? Convenient. Ever want to go to a town? Fast travel! Just like my MMOs. Deathlord, thank you for following. You need to build an item for it. It's a good payoff after you build it. And I guess that does help to pare down it making it completely OP. You know, have to make it at least moderately. Not just straight up say, and now I fast travel. And you need someone near it. Again, that makes sense for balancing purposes. That way it's not just a, well, it's time to travel now. I'm gonna go here. Then whoop, everybody goes. And you go, well, time to escape. Whoop. And then you're gone. So you just got a guy hired up, filled with food. Make sure he's living his life. Put down a nice little lounge chair for him with a little martini glass next to it. Oh, except also in a dark building. Put a little candle down. Mood lighting. Dragon, you stopped? Have a problem over here? I need that built, please. Zumi's finished with our biofuel, though. That means we can get our next step done. Research bench level 3. I weep. I'll need something different then. Where's coal fuel, huh? Well, so maybe I have it researched already. That's entirely possible. Maybe researching an electricity generator that runs on fuel. also might be useful to learn. As now I'm just gonna do a little look through. It's not gonna be storage. I can see it's not in tech. It's not there in buildings. It's not gonna be a campsite. Here's a biofuel distillery I now know about. But I would also need a generator to utilize it still, so... Refineries aren't it. Corpse furnace. The main thing that I see right now is just the wind generator. But that's definitely not what I want, because I have that built already. Maybe I just haven't researched the right thing to get the generator. It's not going to be in storage either. Well, I'm just gonna have to wait and start working through these research points to figure out which one I can generate power with. Maybe I should just build 2 of these market stalls to get power from them that way. Plus, of course, then we click on it and we can see, nah. It doesn't actually give me any power. Sad. Well, guess we're not cheating that way. Here's my little small desk counter. Put it there. Confirm. Come on, Dragon. No, oops, I'm on Izumi. I know you don't have any building materials. I meant to have Dragon build it. Shopper check. We got shoppers here yet? No. I'm looking at the other white dot here on the left, though. That might be the farmers coming to get me. I just going to have basically then back-to-back. Shoppers are going to come inside, and then the farmers are going to show up immediately afterwards. Farmers? You want to come down and just, check out my market stall instead, please? That'd be kind of nicer for me. Alright. Now I can pull out some of my weapons from here. Somewhat conveniently that I can access that from where I'm standing. I can stack those up too. Basically, make some space in my inventory so I can have more there at a time. And I can swap over to the chest that's on my table. Swap the weapons back in. And just slowly move everything that way. It actually isn't all that slow. Do you have fuel generator theory? I think I just started researching that, Death Lord. So, I don't have it right now, but I will in just a second. We are farmers. Commercial? Man. You think you're free from it. Commercials. And then all of a sudden, the commercial jingle runs out. Hashtag sponsored. Time to whip up a death mod pack where even worms are mini-bosses and breaking blocks has a 13% chance of spawning random ore. Are you talking about Minecraft? Death mod Minecraft? Free credit report. It doesn't feel like, maybe this is just a bias because I don't see commercials as often anymore. But are having little jingles as common as they used to be? I feel like I don't really see commercials use little slogan jingles anymore. So generators are locked for now. But hey, when we unlock it, we have enough crops to turn into biofuel. I start sweating. I don't think I actually have any crops right now, I say, nervously looking around my base. Where's my farming? The only farm I could put down is green fruit here, which does not yield anything. The other farm that I can put down is I'm pretty sure it's in camping. Hey, look, there's, yep, there we go. Planters for some hemp. And that required some separate research. Hemp, yep. I like the idea of just lining it up next to all my prisoner guys. Bleed on the crops! Fertilize them with your blood! Yeah, we'll put them all... No, I don't think I wanted them over there, because that's where I have my generator. Gonna put more generators out right there. We'll put my farm right there. There we go. We're out of building materials, though, so that means to deconstruct, dismantle. That. But now I have to have a dragon actually run over to retrieve this. Only got one building material out of it, though. At least I have an extra building material in my storage there. Hemp and swamp is pretty good, grows fast. Great. Very good. There we go. I'm like out here to build and I'm like trying to find this. Camping supplies. Of course, how foolish of me. I don't think anyone has any camping supplies on them right now. I think I left all of the camping supplies back in our little hut in town. So we're gonna have to go back and send them in to retrieve that. If only you could turn the limbs of the fallen into fertilizer. Yeah! Then we could have just chopped all of these guys to pieces and thrown them on top of the hemp. Really speed up the growing process. And Jinx, hello, hi, welcome. Your blood will feed my family for generations. Yes, yes. Instead of watering them with traditional water, I water with blood. Check. White dot, check. Did they change their mind? Or are they visiting my store in town? I wonder. I wouldn't think that would be the case, but... Well, for now, dragon, we're heading outside. I need camping supplies. There's plenty of that in Kenshi. Turning limbs into fertilizer. Oh, look! There's my family dog. I guess they got locked outside on accident. Sorry about that, family dog. Oh, they're coming with dragon to run to town. No, blood. Oh. Technically, there'd be a lot of limbs for fertilizing too, huh? Looking at the corpses? But it's definitely a lot more blood. Lot of blood. Look outside. At all the blood. I wish the rain would do a better job of washing that away. And Freck is all healed up now. But our other guys aren't, so we're going to have Freck grab one of them. We'll pick up Sensei. I will put them into the advanced medical bed. They heal way faster. It's so much nicer having it. But I need more money to be able to afford more of them. Now, there's not tons I can do at the moment. I guess I can have Freck head out over here. Maybe. Well. Wait, what? Is he changing his mind? Coming back? I don't know what he wants to do. He started running away, and I thought he was just gonna keep on going. Then he says, nah, I think I'm gonna go the other... He probably pulled out his map and realized he was running in the wrong direction, was like, oh frick, my base is in the other direction! And he turned around and started going that way. Uh-oh. Well, I'm glad I did not decide to leave my gate to go start mining. It looks like there's a bog dog out there. Any others? Hello? Do I need to pull out a bone and check if there's any more? He's lost and he needs directions. He's not gonna need directions much longer. He's, not gonna be able to make it wherever he wants to go, I think. Get a full squad of heavy weapons wielders and watch the limbs fly away. Whee! They just kind of keep running around over there, huh? But, oh, yep, there we go. Now that bog dog is just gonna casually walk back to wherever he was at. Which is probably going to be over, at the very least, in this area somewhere. Which means it's not going to be the safest for me to go out here and build. But Freck is at full health right now. Puss in Bones is doing alright. I also see that Freck does not have any food on her right now. I also see that I did not put any of our food away. I also see that I picked a terrible choice for my grand fish placement, because I can't quite nicely click on it with where it's at. Well, next time. I kind of feel like that's not going to accept my dried fish anyway. My dried grand fish. At least Izumi has some on her. Just go ahead and do a trade between the two of them. That way Freck can take some of those fish. Oh, thank you, autosave. What timing? When I'm trying to move food around. Alright. And then Freck and Puss can go head outside. Did I finish researching? Oh, damn, I did. Let's see, I don't want to upgrade my wind generators because they're useless here. Here's upgraded small generators. Which requires research bench level 3. Can I just make generators now, though? Checking. Looking. Okay, there's the wind generator. There's the normal generator. And it does still say that it runs on biofuel. I wonder if it will let me make hemp biofuel. If I can make that distillery for hemp. Caco left the food out. Does she want fishmen? Because that's how you get fishmen. I left all the food in their inventories, fortunately. Imagine, I leave all the fish outside on the ground, and then all the fishmen start showing up. Oh, jeez. Alright, small generator next to my wind generator. 4 iron plates, 4 copper plates. I think I have enough. There's the copper plates. Who had the iron? I kind of feel like it was Dragon that had them. That figure. The one I sent into town. Well, at least Izumi can start building that. Head over there, Izumi. I think we'll just generally have Freck and Puss just hang out right now. Not send them outside because of both that bog dog and that still possibly incoming farmer and shopper group. Which, I haven't seen any side of those shoppers. They're just kind of hanging around here. Just, like, maneuvering my cursor to figure out where they're at. Hello? Well? I somewhat wonder if it's one of these guys. It's under attack. Or that's just kind of running around. I don't know what they're doing here. They're having a hard time, I guess. And just like this guy who's just yelling and is like, "Wow, cannibals! Fight, fight, fight!" I think we're gonna have to import the save just because these guys in town are now just constantly fighting again. Dragon? Oh, she stopped. Is this bridge piece also more flooded than it used to be? I don't remember it being so far underwater. Is the rain slowly raising the pond levels? Okay. I need to grab all my camping supplies. And since I'm here, that means I'm taking more fish with me. Fish restock. I guess I should also bring this fabric with me too. And I could make more pillows with it. And then the check for more materials. Go, dragon. The way that's phrased, skeleton limbs indeed fly aerodynamically. Hello, shopkeep? As that guy runs past, I guess the shopkeeper is out on lunch? They ain't here. Is there anyone around that I can shop at? Check that white dot again. Okay, we're gonna go talk to Griff and see if there's anything that they've... These goddamn domesticated blood spiders. I see them and I take a pause, panicked, and I realize, no. They live here. Look, he even has some building materials. Yep, take that one. But that's all. Just the one. Oh my god. It's been a massacre over here. Look, Mercenary Guild guy's dead. Stone Rats guy's rebooting. Mercenary Guild. Swamp Parasite. Gray Flayers. It's rough out here in the land of Kenshi. I can already smell the hashish. Also fish, because they saw both of them. That's what swampers are all about. There's only two things in life they need. Drugs. Fish. They've certainly got enough swampland for it. Enough pools of water. And now that white dot that was just around in town is gone, so I guess if I did have people visiting me to go shopping, they're either all dead now or just non-existent. I don't know what's going on there. Just as this other white dot has pretty much completely stopped and isn't going any farther in this little passageway right there. Well? Oh well, come back home, I'm not going to worry about them. Some swamp- Man, what?! Even the swampers and the drug peddlers don't get along anymore? What happened? You'd think they'd be best friends, and they probably used to be, but no more? Heck. It really is a civil war in the swamp town. Blood spiders are friends? Oh, I wish I could have blood spider friends. I wish. That's what I would have. Oh, hold on. Somebody's attacking my gate. Singular red saber guy. Ransacking the town, huh? Apparently he's been here for a little bit because the door condition's at 7 right now. Izumi, can you shoot this guy with a couple of arrows before he breaks our door? Or we could just open up and have Freck run out and punch him. I love the gentle marimba as Kako talks about the blood spiders. Freck and Bones approach our opponent. We open the door. The heck, he ran in so fast. Well, regardless, Bowman. And that was it. He's dead now. I think Puss and Bones might have got him for both of his hits. Regardless, picking you up. Oh, no wonder it's going so fast still. I was still on the 2x speed. What the? Another red guy? Another red saber? Fine. Freck will get you too. Punched. It looks more like she's trying to headbutt him. Just put that guy down real quick. Freck. Here we go. Yeah. Kick him. Kick him over. Kill him. Punch. Ow! Stabbed! It's okay, Freck, you've got this! You're a little bit tall, so it makes hitting him a little bit awkward, maybe, but you got it! Hi-ya! Uh-oh, hang on. Kaiser says, during that fight, Kako, make sure you stay hydrated. Jinx agrees. Alright, that's 1. And then 2. And then 3. I've been rehydrated. I have started something. But when one person redeems, you know it's time for everyone else to redeem too. You can't have just one drink. Come on. That's not efficient. Come on, Freck. You're supposed to be good at fighting. Or at least decent. He doesn't even have his left arm, dude. Freck, what the hell? Look, Freck's injured enough now to where her left arm's not functionable. No! You failed me, Freck. This is embarrassing. Puss and Bones, go finish off Pup, please. Oh my god. Look! Puss and Bones got a fun toy! Look at that! Look at that severed hive right leg! It looks more like an arm to me, but apparently it's a leg. What the frick? What? Puss and Bones likes to play. Except now someone has to carry Freck inside. Come on, Freck. Kitty Softbones, what are you doing? I guess going out to attack this guy? Okay, but I'm going to have Puss and Bones help you. While Dragon whisks Freck away. Up to the advanced medical bed. Since Sensei Harming's all done now, come down here. And have I ever played Dragon Age? I have not. And like Willie says, I was going to do a modded Dragon Age stream with elf ears, but I never got it set up. I should do that. It's not like there's anything keeping me from doing so. Swamp Parasite? No. I shut the door on them. Are they healing their friends? They must be healing their friend. Right there. Yep. The first aid situation right there. Freck's in bed, right? Freck is also in serious need of first aid. Izumi being the one for that. Oh, and now since Dragon's back, Dragon can finish building our generator out here too. Since she is the one with all the supplies. How is Fiona? See, this really adds or shows how much faster that sleeping bag is. Fiona still only halfway, and we had healed both Freck up to full HP and Sensei all the way back up. And here's Fiona. Still trying to get better. Okay, and then the quick check. Izumi with some fish. Oh, alright, someone's getting attacked. Check. No, grand fish storage is only for grand fish. Well, someone broke open this gate. It's this red saber person. Prepare to die. by Bone Cats and Sensei. What the? Where did this guy come from? Just all of a sudden, this sand guy appeared out of absolutely nowhere. And you love Dragon Age? You recently replayed the trilogy? Awesome. Well, it adds on that need where I need to play it. Did Hyuna just get up and out of bed to help attack that guy? Hyuna, that's nice and all, but you can go back to bed. Another guy? Man, the red sabers just keep filtering in, don't they? Yeah, see? This is why I need an army of bone cats. When they hit adulthood like this, they become wildly powerful. Puss in Bones. Truly the soul of the team. Or really the protector bodyguard? Like a shield. Lots of romance options in Dragon Age 2. Alright, I'm also going to take a short bathroom break here. Give them paused. Throw my BRB screen. Gonna go to the bathroom. And I'm going to play an ad break here to eliminate pre-rolls while I'm gone. Go ahead, grab a snack, go to the bathroom, have a little dance party alone. But I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. And you're having some power problems there, Death Lord? Or the internet. Really, because of the thunderstorm. That sucks! I hope that doesn't continue for you. And hello, hi, yes! Thank you for the welcome backs. Alright, alright. We're back. Oh yes, with Puss now. Several swamp parasites, huh? Or several as in 2 at the moment? Fortunately. The downside is Puss in Bones is maybe not the best at defending. This guy right here, though. That guy. He's pretty critical already. Dragon, where are you standing? Dragon's kind of further back. Yona's... looking over just who we have. Go ahead and send both Yona and Sensei out to attack this Red Saber guy. Puss in Bones. Wait, I accidentally then right-clicked over there. Well, Puss in Bones took care of them, so never mind, I guess. However, they're definitely going... Oh my god. Okay, never mind. I thought they were... I thought they had gotten way more injured. But I guess not. This is what happens when you're a powerful bone cat. Wow. Strong. Do I have anyone? Oh yes, okay, right there. This guy needs to be kicked out. After I loot them. Haha, I take their cats. I don't need their first aid kit though. I mean I could take their weaponry and sell it just because I can. Why not? My swords now. This is... God dang it. I hate when I accidentally select on the wrong person. Yona, now pick them up. Then we'll huck them outside our gate. I really wish this was more effective for scaring people away, you know? I've got... Whoa! Yona, I didn't say you needed to fling the guy up in the air like that, jeez! It's kind of violent, Yona. I guess Yona was just really mad about all the attacking they're trying to do on our force. He's like, I fixed this like 5 minutes ago! Now he has to fix the gate again, because I broke it. Alright, Hiona's back to repair work. What do we need for it? We need more copper plates? I thought we had copper plates. Does Izumi have them all? Yeah, Izumi has them all. That explains that. Both my gates repaired, by the way. Now I need to check that. No, they're not. That one's all broken up, too. Dragon? Oh. Like, looking around. Dragon helped herself to going to bed. No. No, go repair the gate, please. I think I need to do some more research to increase my level. Or to increase my ability for these defenses, so I can have stronger gates. Defensive walls, yes. Then we can increase them. Make them more powerful. I'm kind of looking over at the same time here to decide, do I have enough to afford this? And say, the other electric things I'm still wanting. I'll assume it's fine, and start training up defensive walls. And then we really need some more guys that can use crossbows. Izumi's really the only one who does, and she's not great at it. I really want to get that imprisonment. I need the power. Out of fuel. Okay, okay, okay. Next step. Wait, did I get the little farm over here built? Oh, it had required those camping supplies. But now that Dragon has them, she can get that built. We also need to put up a well and a water storage. Let's see. It's not an exterior. Like, get them all from the camping group. This is the thing about having that camping mod, is because then I can't remember if I got it from a normal selection or if I got it from the camper. Camping set, because this camping's got a lot going for it. Oh, man, I should just have a rain collector out here, shouldn't I? With how often it rains. Which is always. Do I even need to have a well? Will all my farmlands just get watered from the rain? Oh, look, here's another rain collector. It only takes camping supplies. Don't mind if I do. Put it right there. Aha, there's the water canister. Camp well takes a couple building materials. So maybe I do just want to go deconstruct my old well. I can get the supplies from it. I'm also going to turn on Dragon's job here for engineer. That way when she finishes building that, she'll move on to those other constructions I'm trying. And then if my gates are still not repaired yet, she'll help out with that. What was that? Oh, oops. Apparently I've still got some guys here in my base that I didn't kick out. I've only got one more pole though, so who do we keep? Red Saber Bot, Flesh Guy. Well, that guy's bleeding out and might just die anyway. This guy's currently awake, so I guess we're going to knock him back out. Shh, shh. Go back to sleep, guy. It's okay. Go put him over there on one of the poles. I think a lot of them have died at this point, though. Or dying, maybe. Okay, maybe a little more than half of them are dead. I shouldn't even say probably. I can just 100% straight up pull them off and replace them. You don't need to be imprisoned on my pole if you're dead. You know? You're just not gonna go anywhere. Distillery. 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 Don't forget about the distillery. I need to be able to make the power. These are the parts where I can't talk so much because I'm just reading through all the names fairly quick. I'm like, where was that one? Where is it? Biofuel Distillery. Wonder if it works with... Shy Guy! Shy Guy just wanders in and is like, yeah, it's watering time. Starts dumping the water on me. Okay, I'll start drinking it. Let me just get something started here so I can play the game, or have the game running while I drink water. Yeah, I guess we're gonna put down the biofuel distillery and see if that works. Right there. Maybe it should have been placed closer over here, but then again, there's not a ton of space over there. Alright, I suppose that'll do. Confirm. Does she have 6? Oh, thank God she's got enough plates for that. Another bathroom break soon? Well, after this load of water. Alright, well, it's going. Arrange my camera. Drink the water. This is 1. 2. 3. 4. And 5. Hydrated and refreshed. You're back with lunch. You got some smoked bourbon potato chips. That sounds tasty. You telling me a bourbon smoked these chips? Wally says, raising their eyebrows, putting their hands out, nodding aggressively. By the way, hello there, Shy Guy, welcome. You're eating some strawberries and cream? Hell. Now I'm jealous too. I also almost read that as strawberry ice cream. And it might have made me more jealous. I think I would be more jealous of the ice cream. You're gonna set... There we go. Alright, if I choose the other option, then it does just drop them. Set free. Crippled. Dead. Set free. Normal. Dead. Set free. And there we go. The way that this guy fell off his paw, it makes it look like he's still alive and is straining to try and get up. But no. No, he is just dead. Oh, Hiona, you finished repairing our gate. Great job. Now we can go ahead and repair. Oh, no, the other one's already repaired. Nice. Lovely. Oh, it's ice cream as well. It's cream, ice cream, and strawberries. Oh, Shy Guy, you're just spoiling yourself at this point. What if he's a zombie? I poke at his corpse. I don't think he's a zombie. I think we're safe. There are swamp parasites here, which I would consider as zombies. But fortunately, they're outside right now. But, Dank Butter, hello, hi, welcome. Yeah, Chansey. Poke, poke, poke. Millet straw? Oh. Millet straw, but I don't have any millet straw. Izumi, come research farming for me. See if we're able to research any millet straw, huh? There's dedicated hemp farming. Oh, it's at the very top. Cost 2 millet straw. I look in the distance. Angry. Where can I get millet straw from so I can start researching this? Maybe the bar in town? Izumi. Izumi, I have a task for you. Going back to the town, Izumi. Go. Oh, right. Both my gates are locked and closed, so she can't leave. Is this guy getting up? Is he straining to get up? Give me... Did he change his mind? Is he collecting the stuff off this guy? Psst. That guy's... I think with him, you can see it says he's capturing slave. What it means is that this swamp parasite host is converting this guy into also being a swamp parasite. Get him, Izumi! Yeah, swing your blade at him. Ah, that dragon? Well, looks like dragons are turning to her people again. There she goes. I kind of want to leave her because I want to know what she's going to do. She's trying to do an engineering job right now. What does this mean for Dragon? We'll find out soon enough. What Shrek character is Izumi based off of? Every time when people take a look at my squad and they go, yeah, Shrek, there's Dragon. And then you get Izumi. We couldn't change the name of Izumi, so that's it. That's all there is for Izumi. actually need to water my crops when it's raining. Which is something that I've always kind of suspected. But just in case, I'm gonna go ahead and throw that barrel of water on top of my hand. Was that it, Dragon? Did she just... Dragon just put away a piece of building material into this log trap? Does that really belong there, Dragon? Dragon, how about you go ahead and just dismantle this thing? I don't have any froggo bait for it, so you might as well just collect up that material. She apparently also built up some more prisoner poles that I had totally forgotten that I had started building over here. Yeah, pull those down too. Which is useful to get those extra building material, because that means that's more for building for me. The outpost, however, still considered as being here rather than right there. Oh well. However, I will dismantle this well too. Oh, apparently that was a different kind of well because it only gave me camping supplies, whereas the well I had been looking at required 3 building materials. Oh well, alright. Bye, campsite. Wait. Let me just collect up this fish. Swear, it's so dark. There we are. Hard to see where my fish racks are. Probably that other one is done. Yeah, catching fish too. I wish I could dig myself a little hole at my straight up campsite over there. That way I could fill it up with water. Oh, no wonder it was filled with fish. She just instantly put that stuff away because she's an engineer. Where's Donkey or Jackass? Oh, that was... Chansey, I feel like I need to make a mental note of that one now. To say, okay, whenever we add Donkey to the team, the alternate name that I'll give them will be Jackass. We ended up not having Jackass so far. We need to hire someone. That way they can be joined to our team as Donkey Jackass. One day. Oh, great. Azumi's in the town now. Ah, yes. Where violence continues to reign. Ooh, I wanted to check out the bar. That's what it was. First priority. The bar. There it is. Which there's... Well, no, there's really only one. This dancing skeleton. The other one's a casino. That's not gonna do me very good for buying food from, or hopefully that crop millet straw. Dragon's home! Well. Jackass is a separate movie, too. And then our Jackass donkey guy will constantly be complaining about, dude, what about my movie? Where's my team, guys? You just wait. One day I'll be famous. And then one day. Keep going whatever you were doing. I'll close the gate manually. It's cool. Oh, look, Dragon put away the food into storage. Now, if only there was a storage for the fish. Guess maybe I can look through again. You do an additional check. The main thing that's frustrating is seeing the storage grandfish. But then not being able to store the dried variation at all. Why you gotta do this to me? Yeah. I just don't know how to store it, where it would be stored to automatically get shoved away. So that just means I'm gonna shove it all into my main storage instead. Bye, fish. I should build up one of those pillows too. Hang on, before I continue building anything, I want to make sure that I really have some of my other setup pieces here. You know, maybe swap around the water into the water storage. Dragon? Perfect. Can fish be dried or converted into meals that fit into the storage? Potentially. I'd need to put down a cooking stove where I can cook at. And then see if there's any grand fish recipes at all. Or straight up. I wonder. Yeah, under crafting right now I have nothing. I need to build stove and see if grand fish is an option. It's entirely possible that even if it is, that it might require something else to be added to it to make it as a cooked food thing to be stored. Yeah, let me go ahead and put down a pillow. Pillow with flute. Yes, another comfortable place. Up on the rooftop. In the rain. Real swampers eat fish raw. They don't cook their fish. They don't dry it. They just chomp straight in. God damn. There's another elder beak thing attacking that town. It's camping the noble's house in Cadden. Aha! Take that! You say, shaking your fist and pointing and laughing at them. Like this guy that's just on here, next to the bed, unconscious. This other guy, next to a chest, unconscious. Looking good, guys. Oh my god. This lady's arms. She's so skinny. Like, just, it looks like she's been squished horizontally. Also, Jal, Kai, hey, welcome. I bet it was a mod, but I had my acid base eat sushi from all their fish. Turn fish into sushi. Dried hemp. Roasted carrots. It does not look like they have any millet straw. I guess then we're going to start shopping from just the miscellaneous people around in town. See if anybody's got some. There are so many people dead here. It's just saying. How am I even supposed to go shopping? Some of these people, like Graph over here, I believe is a shopkeeper too. How am I supposed to properly shop from everybody? They just keep getting killed. Doesn't look like this guy has any millet straw either. And the beak, the elder beak thing is doing 200 damage a hit. Ow, painful. Seems like I just very slowly worked down his health by shooting him with arrows every now and then, every now and then quickly running away. We'll get these jerks outside of the town. I don't believe you. I think you're just going to keep mindlessly fighting. Like, look at this guy. Double over here. Preparing to go fight. Wait, hops? Hemp? Poppy? No. He still just has drug-type plants. Probably the closest that we've gotten, though. Maybe if I go and check out one of these smaller towns, Mudtown, Greyflare Village, Wash, maybe one of them will have the millet straw. Hops again, tobacco, popping. There's cocoa. I'm pretty sure cocoa was one of the options for making biofuel. I'm gonna buy that, just in case it's required to research. Oh, I should buy those books while I'm here too. It only takes 8 damage. Long game, long game. The 8 damage will add up over time. You shoot him with a toothpick. You run. You shoot him with another one. You run. On loop. Can you steal the crops off of a farm? Yeah, I think they're protected, so I wouldn't be able to rob them. And then I don't think I want to make them mad at me by robbing them, you know? Where they then start looking over and say, "There's Freck again, the point stealer." I'm like, no, please, I just needed it so I could research. I can pay you back. I feel like I might have checked this shop already. Oh, hey, look, my pillow's done. So then, instantly, Dragon says, "Hell yeah, I love practicing the flute." And that's just straight up what she starts doing. Wonder if I can safely have him out. Oh, I forgot about the coal requirement on that. That other shop had coal for sale. I guess I should go run over and buy some of it. The pancake thing is just a weird dog. What's the pancake thing? Back in my town? Millet straw, please. Where can I find that? Maybe I can put up a different kind of distillery. Oh, uh-oh. Hold on. While I'm over here at the shops with the zooming. Looks like the farmers are back in town. Your town is also under attack by 25 other adult beak things. Rip that town. I think it's over. We have come to gather the leader of the rebel farmers. Gather? I don't know quite what you mean there. Like to get him? Gather him up? Well, either way. Did you think we would forget, you interloper? Fucknuck? Why is this sign? Oh, I see. It's the rebel farmers' dogs. Well, that doesn't make this any safer. Maybe if I wait a minute, they'll go around to the front. I don't know, but we're opening up to start escaping. Sensei. I didn't realize you were so... Dragon? Definitely don't be working on engineering now. Bad time, bad time. Open the door. We're sneaking. Oh, hell. You know what? I need someone to carry Kitty Softbones, because Kitty Softbones is not a fast runner. Hello? I thought I said I opened the door. I guess I had one of my people manually like trying to manually open up using a player character there, so it wasn't getting opened. So, well, we're gone. Bye. Go ahead. Ransack everything. I bet you those storage barrels, they're probably susceptible to being robbed from. But maybe my unstealinator won't be. Keep going. Just gonna have my guys now run all the way back to town. Looks like we're hanging out back over there now. Only the ninjas steal food? Oh. Well, I guess being a bunch of rebel farmers, they grow their own food, huh? They see the food that I've got and they're like, yeah, we've got plenty of this, and they leave. Oh, there's a pancake thing in town. I know there are swamp turtles, and I would describe them kind of like weird pancake things. I'm not sure I could find any right now, though. Oh yes, the rebel farmers are continuing to chase us. Oh look, that was it. Raid ended. That did not last as long as I thought it was going to. However, we are still being chased. I like one of the rebel farmers has said, you know what? I'm gonna use one of these here turrets to fight. Are you sure you're gonna, that's gonna work out for you? Well, now that we're in town, it's time to fight back against them. Well, what? That guy's dead. That's a fishman. That's no farmer. Hey, Izumi. We're under attack. Quick double check of this guy. Ooh. Book spot. There's straw flour. It's not the same as the straw millet itself, though. For a moment, I thought the dust berries was coal, and I was like, yeah, here we go! That's not coal. Other shop had the coal. For now, Izumi's gonna go help with fighting over here. Oh, that guy got knocked out fast. And now Freck can put down Kitty Softbones. Oh, I say I'm on Dragon, no wonder. There we go. Put Kitty Softbones down. Bone Cats, stand aside. My team. Attack farmers for skill training time, where some of my guys will likely be hit. Because Izumi's got just the crossbow. Who are they attacking? He's attacking a range of people, I suppose. They've all broken up to attack their own guy. Yona's got it rough because he's also getting attacked by this Dune Dog, I guess. Or, I guess he was only being attacked by Dune Dog? Maybe he was getting attacked by this guy, too. Well, don't worry, Yona. You've got a partner working with you to take down the wolf. There we go. Dog dead. And now dog looted. Thank you. Help! Izumi, help! With this guy over here. Without any legs! Oh! Or at least without one leg. Twin Blade Man's trying his best out here in the world.
Thank you, Izumi. He feels better now.
It looks like we cleared out the rest of the people up here. I just need some more first aid. Izumi. Izumi. Quit poking it around. Dude, she's just giving you first aid. It's helpful. It's healing. And that guy got knocked out. Does this guy? I think they've got a big pot on their head. And you know, I think I actually have one of those baskets back at the base. Because I thought it was funny. I said, yup, someone's gonna get one of these on their head at some point. Woo! Look at that saber! Hell yeah, I'll take that saber. Sure, we'll take the other blade too. Look at this goddamn thing, though. It's huge! Also, should have apparently been stealing for more. Oh, look, he got back up. Wait. You're not supposed to run away. You're supposed to let me try out this new sword I just got. Never mind, he got shot, I think. Dang doondogs, though. Ow! They attack so fast. Whoever shot him up there, though, was a good hit. Right up in its skull. Jimban. Death. Now we'll go back to looting them. Some battle hose and staff. Alright, that's not very powerful. Oh, but there's an... Oh, look, this saber's 12k! But I can't hold it because it's too big. Wait, but I can't hold it in my bag. It does fit there. Perfect! Now that's a sell situation right there. Now I really need to make sure to go through and check all of these farmer guys. In case any others of them have expensive weaponry. Maybe I'll just steal everything from them. And then we can go shopping. You know, we have been getting down in the cash. We've only got 10k right now. Slowly we've been bleeding out our money from spending it without having a regular income at all. I feel like I might as well just take everything, right? Also, yeah, see, there's that basket cap I stole from someone. I love that it decreases the perception bonus, too. I mean, if it covers your eyes... What? You're a rebel farmer, though. Why do you care? Stop. Oh my god. He ran away so fast. Come on, Yona. Hit him. I like the pink tone these guys have. When I die, I hope my limbs can fertilize somebody's field. I'll put your name on a list. In case I ever see your corpse, Jinx, I'll be sure to use you to fertilize my lawn. You know what? I'm gonna take their junk bow too. It might not be very powerful, but being able to just have everybody with a crossbow would be nice. For when I eventually start building up additional people and when I get my walls upgraded. Poor Hiona, though, is now stuck limping. Well, I guess very slowly, he and Dragon, or maybe more like Dragon just whisks him up, and she takes him over to the shop herself. We'll sell stuff that way. I think there's any merchants alive over here. This guy is right now. Maybe talk to him before he's destroyed. Poor skeleton guy. Under attack. And then I interrupt him while he's being attacked on both sides. I'm like, excuse me. I'd like to buy or sell something. Where did he even go? I think he might have fallen off, because now I'm just running off to who knows where. Ooh, there's some shopping happening over there. Wig? Wig? Let's do business. No signs of plant, though. Maybe I can look more at the biofuel stuff and see if I can't research more. Research something different. Yeah, the second shop, while it does have things that are useful in it, like, you know, medical sleeping bags, great, great. Advanced medical sleeping bags, very cool. They never have any plants. Okay, I'm looking between these two cracked sabers. Sell this one, because it's not as good. We keep the 12K one. 2 sabers now. We sell off the rest of the loot we've gotten. Do I need to keep the short sword? I don't think so. I think I looted that at some point too. I don't require that any longer. And now we didn't make much money, but it at least puts us a little bit higher. I wonder how safe it is to go back to our base now. Well, looking at the red dots, not very. So I guess we'll have Dragon put down Yona. Oh, there we go. Into the bed. That way he can start healing so he isn't limping around. Oh, Dragon's wounded. I didn't even realize. I want to have Izumi patch her up then. Oh, we needed the call. I'm like, just forgetting about something that I want and then remembering it again afterwards. We needed that coal that we were able to finish building that coal mine. I also want to take another look at that distillery. Biofuel distillery. Oh, I see. Hang on. It's like those interior pillows that I had earlier. When I was looking at them, when I say click on leisure and it gives me different choices for the pillows, it is the same case with that distillery. Millet straw, poppy, tobacco, agave, cocoa, green fruit, wheat straw, hemp. Perfect. Tacos or a sandwich? Tacos. And now, I want a taco. I want to eat a taco. Can we just make tacos for everybody? Also, Goob, hi, hello, hey, welcome. Except now I can't start building that. I'm so glad I at least realized that I was able to make this distillery into a hemp type. Because otherwise it would just be me continuing to run around going, where can I get the millet straw? I just need more millet straw. Ooh. Oh my god, that guy just fell off. If all tacos are sandwiches, then that must be all sandwiches are tacos. Therefore, you just have to... You know what? You will have, you know, flatbread sandwiches sometimes. You have your flatbread and you just fold it in half. Flatbread taco sandwich. And I will now be getting tacos. Good choice. Good choice. Tacos. They are just one letter away from each other. Caco taco. What you taco about in here? Huh? Lunch. I hand you lunch. It's bad. It's not good. It's overcooked. And I think I might have used sugar instead of salt. So now it's going to be incredibly sweet, whatever it is I've made. I can't tell anymore. What do I want to buy from this guy? I don't think he is selling what I want, which is iron plates. Huh? Kaiser looks at the meal I've made in disgust. It's good, I swear!
It's not.
This song reminds me of just the general Lisa song vibes sometimes. High energy. Wow. And all I'm doing is shopping. Doesn't match the vibe very much now, does it? Oh, what? Sounds like Mortal Kombat to me. I never played Mortal Kombat, and I really haven't watched anyone else play Mortal Kombat either. So, I don't have any idea of what Mortal Kombat songs sound like. As a result. So, me hearing it here sounds like Mortal Kombat goes, shrug? Sure! Cleaned my apartment to the Hotlines Miami OST yesterday. Oh, man. Really amp up the cleaning so it really feels like you're being productive. Action cleaning. I only need one more iron plate to ensure, oh look, more building materials, to ensure that I can just straight up build a new distillery. So I am going to deconstruct my old one because there's going to be no point. Though I will get at least one iron plate back from it. I'm not readily seeing a new one. So it looks like... Why are you sniffing, Dragon? Also, I think Freck was almost out of food right here. I should give everyone a quick check, I suppose. Yep, everyone's got food on them but Freck.
Does Freck just eat more than everybody else?
She's a hungry lady. Gathers up the food. Always put on Eye of the Tiger when pooping. Makes it more epic. You know how birthday cards, or really cards in general, will sometimes have those song-activated ones where you open it up and it starts playing a song? You set that up with your toilet. So when you flip up your toilet lid, it just starts going off. It's the Eye of the Tiger. Whenever you... So that way you don't even have to worry about playing it yourself. It's just automatic. The bathroom already feels like a life or death battle half the time. Not sure that the song would be needed. Bathroom feels like a life or death battle? What's happening in your bathroom? What? Twin Blade, are you okay? Izumi, just heal this guy, I guess. Or, no, I guess you have to be repaired. I don't think I will. Sorry, Twin Blade guy, sucks to be you. Continuing on towards home. This is good running music, too. Ah, the tacos were ordered. Tacos. Delicious. What kind of taco did you get, though? Beef? Chicken? Pork? Okay, who the hell is fighting out here? I know I've still got all those rebel farmers that were attacking me earlier, but they're clearly fighting somebody else. But who? By the way, they're just now completely crawling everywhere out here. My entire base is surrounded with these guys. Uh-oh, one of them spotted me. Right? This is a situation where I just say, frick them. I saved the game. Freckin' bones. File number 6. I briefly put up the BRB screen while I exit the game. And then I open it back up. And then we import our save. Which does also mean all of those prisoners that we had strung up are all going to be deleted. But I'm okay with this exchange. Cursor? There it is. Alright, and then we import. After a while, I double check my production and research and building. Pumping that all up to level 2. Really for speed stream purposes, so we don't have to wait so long. I only stream so long per week. Then we don't have to wait so long each week to get things accomplished. Woo! I pull out a quesadilla. I put some beans on it. I roll it up. I dip it in some cheese. Stay simple. I eat it. The beak things are eating everyone. Sounds like that town's gone. There's gonna be no more town. It's just going to be a town of beak things.
There was this one time my brother would hunt goats for cats.
Wonder who was paying him for it. And see, look at that. Now all the farmers are gone. Bye, farmers. Yona also has to run back here on his own since he was sleeping in the bed to heal.
Ah, it's good to be home.
Also nice because importing cleans up all the blood off the ground too. Look at that. Nice, tidy, and wonderful. We close the door. We'll open that door back up when Hyona gets back out here. For now, I want to check. Okay, that gate's all healed up. That gate's all repaired. We're good. Which means now, with this millet straw distillery, dismantle it, please, dragon. Since Taco Bell quit, we gotta make our own quesadillas. No! Maybe one day they'll bring the quesadillas back, like they did with the Mexican pizzas. We just have to wait a couple years, right? They'll bring it back, right? I start sweating, concerned and saying. Didn't they bring back the Choco Taco? Did they? Now I want a dessert taco. What the hell? Distillery. Crafting. There we go. Hemp. It's crazy how many options there are. Hemp is the most efficient fuel source, can be produced 2 times faster than from other crop types. Hell yeah! Hemp is powerful. Where do I want to put it? Guess we'll put it there. Confirm. Except I don't think I want Freck to be building it. Though Freck does have the materials. I want Sensei to build it, since I think he has a little bit of a higher engineering skill than she does. Give her the iron plates. And Sensei will get started. And then when Dragons finish dismantling the old one, I'll be able to use one of the pieces for that. You're on day 24 and almost to Tech 6. You're a lot better at Kenshi than I am. Again, this is my first real playthrough of Kenshi. So me at day 61, just gotten to tech level 3 relatively recently. I'm not quite, you know, Kenshi expert. And And you've been playing non-stop for like a month. That'll add on to it too. Whereas I really play weekly and occasionally over the weekday in case there's anything I need to do off stream. And you like burritos more than tacos? I think in the past, I used to like burritos more, but over time, I'm more of a taco fan. Quesadillas are also very good. Yeah, you had 400k day 4. So wealthy. Soft tacos are also good. Yeah. It's got a different... Obviously, it has a different texture than hard tacos, because you don't have that crunch. But they're nice too. Though, one thing that burritos definitely have the upper hand on is the fact you've got breakfast burritos, whereas a breakfast taco is not going to be as good. But now that makes me kind of wonder about taking, like, you know waffle cones, right? For ice cream, you made a waffle shell. I know that they have ice cream tacos that you can get from places, but I'm thinking a less sweet version, and one that you instead use and you fill up with the eggs and sausage or bacon, you know, cheese, and then boom, breakfast taco. Might fuck around and make myself a quesadilla. Now I'm jealous. And hungry. A McGriddle taco? Is that what it would be like? I'm not sure. McGriddle? Does that have something like pancake breading? Oh, it's their pancake sandwich. That is what it is. I'm looking at the picture and it's hard to tell if it is a pancake or if it's just a thick bread of some kind. I need to eat one of their McGriddles at some point because I sure as hell want to have... The swamp raptors arrive to eat my crops. I never had this problem before at my camp yard. If you're cold, they're cold. Let them in! But I don't want these guys in. They're going to eat my hemp. Izumi! Izumi, shoot them with your bow. Well, no dragon's over there. While Hiona starts repairing it. Oh my god, there's so many of them. Hey, dude, you're not supposed to... He's in the way of Izumi, so he got arrowed by Izumi. Oops. Okay, do you think if I got enough people on repairing the gate, I can repair this fast enough to keep them from breaking through? While Izumi just slowly whittles down their health? I don't know, Dragon, we need to keep you out of the way. Otherwise you will get crossbowed, arrowed. Checking building speed. We're currently at a net loss right here. However, we have one raptor down. That is one raptor that is knocked unconscious. We're on raptor number 2 now. Will we have to move over Dragon and Hiona to the other side to avoid them getting hit by Izumi's arrows? This guy appears to be way more efficient at destroying my gate, though. However, I am repairing it faster than he's breaking it. Yes! You could get a mod that increases the health of gates. That's true. But I think I'm okay with where it's at. It also looks like Izumi is not firing her bow. What's the problem, Izumi? Izumi, what's happening? Let's swap over Izumi's gun type to just the normal toothpick here. Won't do as much damage. But maybe she'll do a better job at shooting him. Watching? I think she tried there and missed. They are horrible in base game. Yeah, with only 15 health. 15 right there. Not very healthy gates. That's also why I was gonna start researching the greater wall defenses. Also, he just stood up in front of the arrow. God dang it. Was that way I could upgrade the gates too? And they're not much better? Hell. The 100 is a lot more though. Wow. Tier 2 is just 30? Yeah, I guess that isn't much more, huh? It's funny. Ow! Izumi, get better aim! You're shooting your friends, Izumi. You're also not locking onto him now. There we go. It would help if I had a little tower built up. I think she also hit Dragon again, even though Dragon is completely on the ground here. She misses her shots anyway. Oh look, I finished dismantling this thing. Convenient. And I can keep building up this. Hello? How did Izumi manage to hit the first guy so efficiently? It's just the positioning, I guess, for this other guy. She did just hit him there for 17 damage. Hey, Izumi, maybe if I bring you up higher here, you know, get you a little bit closer. Oh my god. Yeah, that's quite a train, isn't it? They really want my hemp. Okay, quick, perfect timing though. Dragon. Collect the plant before the raptors get it. I'm gonna make everybody just run away. Because they're definitely getting through. That one raptor just managed to break through. Just because there's so many of them. Quick, Dragon! As fast as you can! He's on his way! They're coming! They want the drugs now! They can't have them! My drugs! I need this for fuel! Stop! No! Jesus Christ, he eats them fast. Oh my god. Dragon, don't attack him! Did you see how many of them there were outside? I guess that guy's just following leader. Ow, see, what the hell? They're strong. Quick, Puss, help her. Are they all coming after me now? Patrolling, following leader, patrolling. I think I should be okay. However, now Dragon's not doing very well. At least now Dragon can go ahead and head up to bed and sleep. Well, you guys don't need to continue to hang out here. You've decimated my crops. There's nothing left. A raid got sent at my base, but it got hit by a space laser twice. That's what you like to see. When you start getting attacked, then oop, the space laser swoops in to save your day. And there they go. Well, guess they're mine now. All this guy had on him, too. Just some god dang animal skin. Well, I'm gonna keep the foul meat, too. Might as well, right? And you. All of just the one arrow going through. Not quite his eye. And these guys suck. And give me anything good. Since you finished building that hemp piece, that means you can go over here to the gate and repair it. I think, yeah, Dragon had grabbed the hemp. Which means we're gonna have to go up to her and pull that off of her so we can go throw it in the distillery. Oh, I'm still carrying around kitty soft bones, too. Frickin' again? Wrath of the Farm? Why? I'm the one who's wrathful now. Maybe. No, but it kinda... like thinking about the cost to hire the mercenaries to come on by. Guess he's repairing right now. It looks like to use the distillery. Oh, Freck's commenting, this needs some, power to work it. I need power to generate power, huh? I just keep ending up in a loop. Where I'm trying to generate power of some kind and find, sorry, that one doesn't work. Sorry, that one doesn't work. The fast travel is too convenient to not have anymore. Well. Probably especially nice when most of what you're wanting to do is go run around the world. Lucky I trained 13 people to 30 attack and defense. It only took 3 hours. So then you can just polish off everybody now after they've got freaking sky bolted. Well, I guess now we're going back to the drawing board about how to generate power. Because my power generator over here requires fuel, which I was going to get from hemp, but I need power to power that biofuel distillery. Does straight coal count? Can I go back into town? And buy some coal? And use that? Freck's gonna go find out. I also don't really like the fact that I just left this guy on top of my hemp right here. Coalmon? You need that to make steel bars. Well, that's a future me problem. I don't even have power going. So concerns about steel, minimum. His blood will feed the new hemp. This is what he gets for eating it all. Punishment. I guess we can at least have Izumi research a proper hemp farm. Because it will probably be more efficient than just that camping one. Oh, except right now she is researching defensive walls. Okay, in the meantime, here's hemp farming, which requires 2 hemp. I'm glad I got at least 3 out of my farm before it was all eaten. There we go. Now I can research hemp farming. Bam. It's also used in steam generators. Water and coal for steam generators. I see. Coal has many uses. Gonna need batteries too, huh? Power battery. Maybe not quite yet, but later on. I still need that research bench level 3. So that's still on the back burner. If only there was wind here, we would be fine. There wouldn't be all these problems. I keep working away, researching. We hop over to Freck. Freck. Oh, she's in town now. Wonderful. That means we can get the coal. I'd airdrop you 100 books if I could. Fast travel over to me. It's also 2 in the morning right now. Which means we can't even buy anything, because the shops are all closed. What if you have to resort to slaves pushing a wheel? You got one of those big wheels that you just stand around and turn. That's what my power ends up being by. Yeehaw. It's so much more peaceful here now. Oh, here we go. Pancake dog. That's a swamp turtle. Look at him go. Oop. Okay, this person's talking about cooking. Nope, sorry. I don't want a chef right now. A chef is the least of my concerns. Hey, look, it's them! This skinny person, I don't want you to join up with me. I want shopping. But all of the shopkeepers have gone to bed. The only person I want is chicken. If only. Chicken's too expensive, though. Renting costs 3K, buying for me to own is 15. That's more than all of the money I currently have. Enslave the swamp raptors and make them push the wheel for their crimes! That would be some good revenge. I think we'll go ahead and have Freck then, just... I look between my strength and dex. I head out to one of the gates here. I always forget where they're at exactly. I have Freck head over here to just start iron mining so she can train up her strength. Who would you be renting the chicken from? Is the chicken pimping themselves out? That could be the case. It did say that chicken was domesticated, which means this town of Shark owns them. So I guess I would maybe be generically owning it from the town of Shark. Or, like you say, it could just be the chicken pimping themselves out. They're saying, hey, you can rent me. And you give them the 3K cats, and they put the money away in their chicken pockets. Yona, you're injured? Izumi, I need you to take a short break so you can help out Hyona and go back to work. Apparently I need a light in here though, because it's counted as working in darkness in here. Significantly reducing Izumi's time. How's Dragon feeling? Oh, perfectly healed up. That means Hyona can take a turn in the bed. I don't want to think about where the chicken pocket is. Me neither! But it's like when you watch cartoons sometimes and they pull something out, like they have an inventory, I guess, and they pull out their cell phone from seemingly nowhere. You're looking at their character and you don't see any pockets, you don't see any purses. They have nowhere to store that phone, and yet there it is. Chicken pocket pie. And then you eat the chicken now that they're stuffed. Tasty. What's everyone doing now? The store's good. Oh, we can't upgrade now. Takes 5 building materials to upgrade. Dragon has none on her. Freck has them all. And Freck's in town, so I guess we're not upgrading our walls right now. I will close my gate, though, because so frequently guys will just show up without me realizing. Like, look at this swamp raptor just eating the corpse of his friends now. Hell. This is what happens when they can't get their access to the hemp, I guess. Feathers have some pretty thick down on some breeds. You could hide stuff in there. Considering the hidden goods within chicken. You go to pick up your chicken, you lift them up off the ground and they just start shedding a bunch of tools and gold doubloons, necklaces, emeralds, diamonds, just all falling out of them. And you're like, hang on. I think my chicken is a criminal. You know what? I'm gonna make up and research these gas lights because it has that they don't require electricity. Maybe I can keep some gas lights in here for better lighting. Because I imagine that these are all going to be electric ones with indoor lighting, which I still don't have any generators going for power. We're also now going to start needing to resupply these books. Because of all these things I'm needing to research. Oh, hey, guy! I don't know why there's a gambler right here. There's a heads or tails dealer just hanging out next to me while I mine. He's like, that doesn't look like a lot of fun. You know what is fun? Gambling. He holds out a coin for me. Oh, no, he's going back to patrolling the town. I guess he, while waiting around for a while, figured I wasn't gonna go for it. Something's going on here. It's like that's a twin blade getting stuck. And they're running off to attack someone else. I'm not sure who, though. This turret is also having a hard time. Someone did not put it away properly. Do you think it's because it's this guy on the ground? Right here? It says gold turret guard was guarding. Is at the turret, but isn't really at the turret, so the turret's freaking out. It doesn't know what it's supposed to do. Also 6 AM. Does that mean the stores are open now? Yes! Shopping. Well, Dragon's still not doing anything. Apparently Izumi wasn't researching either. Thought she was. At least now she can research fast because it's morning again. Fiona's healing, but he's good now. And now we've researched gas lanterns. Guess we're going to leave Izumi here for a second. We're not going to worry about the town. We're shopping. Did you miss the in-game raid notification? No. No, I just forgot about it, to be honest. I forgot that we had gotten that notification that we were going to be raided. It's been a little while, see? I don't know their current progress. I think it's them right here, though. There was one when you were looking at the turret? Oh, was there? Well then, yeah, I totally missed that. Hang on. Is that normally logged in here? Pretty sure it was listed here. Swamp Ninja Raid. Oh! Wasn't it commented that the ninjas are the ones that actually steal food? I look at my storage, absolutely filled with meat. That's going with me. I don't know if they'll steal from the Unstealinator too. I guess just in case, I'm going to leave 1 stack of fish in here to find out and test. But in the meantime, that means it's time to send everybody back into town. Alright everyone, gather up! We're leaving. We're heading back to town before everybody comes to attack. It does feel like I should maybe. The problem is I keep needing to leave the town to grab other stuff. I think what I should do is try to get more building materials made. So I can put a big wall around the mines here. And then seal out the doors maybe. Start just making our own iron plates and building materials. And basically just hermit ourselves away in this town where they can't get me because it's walls only. Yeah, you can see that the guys are almost here too, just as we're leaving. There they are. Swamp Ninjas. I don't know where the rebel farmers are at them. Well, ain't you guys brave for setting up in the swamps, eh? Sensei, what are you doing? Where are you going? Engineering, I guess. That's what he's trying to do. Ooh, your food's about here? Yes, yes! Almost taco time! But you know, being brave gets you done. Oh, my gate's open, so you can just run in through the back then. I'm just gonna stand here with my group so I can just watch to see what's happening. Gonna wait just a moment though. Frack! We need to finish our shopping trip. Good, they do have some building materials. A couple of books, but that is not enough building materials. I would like some more. Camping supplies, I think I'm okay with. I forgot to buy the coal. One of the main reasons I came out here. I need to go back over into this hut because this is the shop that had the coal, I'm pretty sure. Oh. They certainly are hanging out in my house. I don't know what they're doing in there. But I guess they've decided it's their house now. I swear I remember seeing coal from them. Did they sell out of the coal? Maybe it was another merchant that had coal. I hope I'm not mixing it up with something else anyway. I really wish I had purchased it though. Hey look! Somebody bought something for 2K! Yes! I don't know what it is they bought, but they bought it. And someone's targeting us now, so I guess That means it's time to start running back into town. Not that way. That way. Yep. Let's start going. We're leaving now. It's, one guy. One swamp ninja. Nope, a swamp parasite, actually.
Well, he'll be easy to kill if there's just the one.
Okay, there's a couple of them. Let's just get it within range of town then. That way if anybody does get knocked out, we're not doomed out here to be turned into swamp parasites ourselves. It might take a while, but sometimes I do sell things.
Is being parasitized really so bad?
Well, it's not good, is it? Then I would lose all my will. I would become one with the parasites. Remember to bug your cats? Bug them? Cover my cats in bugs? But that'd be like giving them fleas. I don't think they'd like that.
Oh, hey. You got any coal?
No. Not even any building materials. How about you? Nermo with the anime hair. I like because of her body warping. It adds on to the shape of the hair so they're like whoosh. Curve. Like a scorpion tail. I got more building materials out of this person, but still no coal. Guess I'll recheck these other two shops. God damn. Some parasites try to keep the host alive so they can keep leeching off of them. Some will straight up kill you and move on. Oh, annoy. Bug as in annoy your cats. Oh. Yeah. Make sure you harass your cats. Right here. I'm hard. Whenever I grab the wrong character. Oh, Peacemaker. Hello, Sir Peacemaker. Hey. Hope you're doing good. Actually, back off, Sensei. I'm gonna have Izumi attack so she can train up her crossbow. I'm gonna have Dragon attack. That way she can become more powerful. With her new big saber. Oh, come on! You didn't even give me a chance to attack, guys. Oh, wow, this guy... That Swamper wasted no time to take that guy up to be a slave. Well, I guess the crew's now gonna hang out inside the town. That was fast for me saying hello or for killing those swamp parasites. As long as I notice you come in and I'm not distracted by something else, I try to be pretty quick with my hellos. You know, that way it's really like real-time greeting action. Oh, you and Welly saying hi. I didn't even see the parasites. Well, they're dead now, so you don't have to worry about those parasites anyway. Oh, there's one of the coals. We only need 2 more now. But now does that mean we're gonna have to wait a billion years until they restock? Man, I'm gonna go check the other shop again. As people are trying to shop my place and going, I can't afford that. I can't afford that either. Well, I still can't afford this one. This is the unfortunate part of setting up near the swamp town, is that everybody is poor as hell. No one can afford anything. Except a bunch of little 140 cat purchases, apparently. Yeah, I guess Freck's just gonna have to kind of hang around until she's able to get more coal. Maybe they should get jobs? Real work? I'd rather just loot corpses. Okay. With Hyona loaded up with the building material, whenever he goes back, he'll then be able to start constructing stuff for us. And now that Freck is cleared out of those materials, we're free to just leave her lurking in the building over here. Or really outside. I don't want to put her inside in case it gets late, you know, and they want to close up, and they get mad at Freck for not leaving their property, and then suddenly I'll get a little notification going, ah, Freck's under attack, and I'm like, dang it. Looting corpses is a legitimate profession. Just, you know, illegal. Wouldn't that make it then illegitimate as a profession, Sir Peacemaker? Isn't the stream also suitable for weekend farming streams now? Well, with the amount of farming I'm trying to do, you know? We just become a 24/7 Kenshi stream. We never stop Kenshi. It just bleeds over to every day of the week. Why stop playing Kenshi when you could just play more Kenshi? The swamp ninjas really did just move into my house. Look at them there. I'm gonna go hire some mercenaries. That'll help. That'll also just help in... As I'm looking and passing by, this guy, wondering if we could only cure hunger, as he sits, not even on the toilet itself proper, but just next to the toilet, sadly. He's sitting around, hungry. Hate it when I get a ninja infestation.
And they're dangerous to try and remove, too!
You think that's a great idea, to be honest? I don't know that I could do Kenshi 24/7. Non-stop Kenshi. All Kenshi all the time. We would run out of stuff to say, I feel like. Ninja infection? Hang on. Swamp parasites, step aside. It's all about the ninjas now. Now, mercenaries, where are you? Lenka is no way a mercenary. I need work and I need to eat. Bye! Maybe in the other building? At the casino? Maybe that's where we will have the mercenaries hanging out. Alright, next place to try. My cat is trying to beg for tacos. Give them to the cat! Torture! Cat neglect! I can't believe you're not giving your cat tacos too! It's hard being a cat. Your owners just don't give you any of the taco. Now maybe we could take Dragon and just sneak around outside and get her sneak training up. Sneaking? Why exactly? Training! I'm practicing. I have to see how sneaky I can be. Haven't you been ever curious about how sneaky you can be? Oh. I guess this swamp raptor was not one of the trained ones, huh? It started coming in to attack, and they took him out. You can also tell because when you click on any of these guys, they've all got names. Not that one. Now they're just dying. That's a casino gambler. Pine Farm Bar Thug. That seems like they're probably... Wait, Adventurer. No. Adventurer Headhunter is just for getting recruits for you. So that's not who I want either. It's a pacifist. They're just an NPC. Another pacifier. Hey, this guy's name's Stubbs Mom Uso. Interesting. You eyeballing me? No, you were eyeballing me! I was? Sorry. I got bulgy eyeballs. Need a merc? I've got mental sword skills, you know. Sure. How much? 5K? How about 3K? Forget it then. That makes it sound like I'm just trying to recruit them to my team. And that's not what I want. I do literally just want to hire some mercenaries, okay? Well, it looks like I'm gonna just have to run around town right now. Maybe I could start trying to just make my money via gambling. That'll pay off in the long run, right? I also think I have checked everybody now. I don't think I see anyone. That's mercenary. Alright. Back to the other one. Back to the dancing skeleton. Maybe we'll also just have to hover over everyone else in town. Try to find little speech markers. Aha! You. Wait. Maybe not. I thought they had the speech bubble, but maybe that was somebody else I saw, and now I've lost track of them. God dang it. I missed the mercenary guild. Maybe if I just start yelling out Marco Polo, they have to show themselves then. Or is there just a random shopkeeper? I don't understand the random shopkeepers that aren't over by their shops. I really don't understand these heads and tails dealers that are walking around town either. As then just Kaiser yells out, "Red Robins! Yum!" He's going around trying to market. Stop! Go back to your market stall! Keep selling your Red Robins there! Thank you! Oh my god! Mercenary Captain, you're a lifesaver. Excuse me, I'm looking to hire some bodyguards. 1 day, 2K, thank you. Are they following me? Yeah, alright, they're following me. Alright, we're gonna bring them back with us then. Let's go. We're heading to our outpost. As Freck continues just squatting at the local shop. Restock your coal yet? No? Pathetic. I'm checking the other shops again. Aggressively. Keeping an eye out for coal. Woo! As we start heading back! You can tell how much faster they are because they'll run a little bit and stop. Run a little bit and stop. Though, the reason we're slow is because of Kitty Softbones. We're going to continue being slow until Kitty Softbones grows up. Stops being a pup. Eh? More coal? No coal. You can always carry the kitty. I know, that's what I've been doing most of the time. You. Coal? Coal resupply? No coal. Alright, wait outside. Oh! Hey, hang on, wait a second. Can I attack them too? Can I get in on this training? I want to become more powerful via attacking the swamp raptor. Hell yeah. Well, I might as well loot them while they're at it. Yeah, get them gains. Freck ain't got much to do anyway. Yeah. Oh, I think the swamp ninjas started leaving. Well, what do you know? Turns out we're not going to need them anyway. You know, it's gonna be that I finally make it back to the base. And it's gonna be like, aha, guess who's here? The rebel farmers. They still haven't shown up yet. But they gotta appear eventually. Hello, ninjas? I'm back home. Oh my god, that guy's running fast. Look at him go. It is because I'm on the speed mode, but honestly, even on normal speed, he's still going impressively quick for a swamp raptor. No quesadilla, ended up making a breakfast burrito instead. Hey, tasty alternative. Breakfast burritos are great. Honestly, my favorite types of food are breakfast type foods. Doesn't matter what they are. It's still going to be higher on the list for me. Big sausage fan here. Bacon's okay. I like sausage more usually. But the texture of bacon is great when you have it in something. So, say breakfast burrito, a breakfast sandwich. The bacon does a good deal in adding an extra crunch texture. I almost like to talk to them and be like, alright, I'm glad you're helping to protect me and all. But do you think you could also just hang around the base exclusively? That would be great, thank you. They're also specifically following Dragon, because Dragon's the one that hired them. Now, what did I want to do? Oh, one thing. Who am I on? Freck? Ah, hell. Don't leave, Freck. Stay there. Check the storage. We still got our fish in there. And we've still got our grand dried fish in here. So I don't think that even the ninjas will steal, or at least the swamp ninjas will steal those types of food. I don't know if it'll still apply for the dried meat, but it does for the fish. Fish is safe. These tacos are fighting back. They spicy. Oh!
But good fighting back. Spicy. Tasty.
Some cultures have different dishes for breakfast times, don't they? They totally do, I would say. But even then, by that same comment, different cultures have different food, period. So traditional or regular style dishes you might have over here in the United States, they might never eat or eat with like a great rarity in other countries. It just kind of depends. There are many cultures in the world after all. Did I get my hemp farming researched? Izumi. Izumi. Where are we at with hemp farming? We must have researched it because it's gone from our queue. Alright. So we can put up more hemp farms. We can upgrade our walls. I wonder if there was fuel that somebody's selling in town that I could grab. This guy has none. I don't know that that guy will ever have any, because of the types of products he carries. But the other shops, maybe. Back already? Look, oh, see? You got another colon, so I'm glad to be back already. Yes, then I'm going to just check whatever types. Not quite container, but container adjacent items. I've never had fuel. I don't know what it looks like. I know what it looks like. I'm buying the fuel. Oh, that must be the farmers. The farmers approach. Freck, we're gonna keep you in town. Or do I want to bring Freck out so that she can battle alongside all the mercenaries? Yeah, I do want to do that, actually. We're gonna fight with the mercenaries. I'm gonna close my back door, though. I wonder how quickly Dragon could get my walls upgraded. I see it only upgrades the one. We're not going to upgrade it right now, then. We're pausing on that. I see, however, it also reset my gate building position. Thought I had building materials on Dragon. I guess maybe clicking upgrade messed it up, reset it. Well, that's unfortunate. I guess I'll just hit upgrade and just leave it in that state then. Well, now I'm gonna need a resupply of building materials. Alright, here we go! I'm gonna save. Because I would totally still have time right here to get out and start running back. We're gonna see how this fight against the farmer rebels go. Alright, everybody, we're going out. Except for Izumi, who's going to stay back. Which means I'm going to turn everybody off of passive, that way they will automatically fight. The battle begins. Let's see how they fare. Dragon has gone down. Izumi is being targeted. Okay, Kitty Soft Bones has gotten knocked out. Can we have someone get Worm, please? Or really anyone that targets Izumi? I need to take care of them. Freck, did you stop running over here? Keep coming. Yeah. Go be defensive for Izumi. Alright, and then everybody else filters into our town. Did our mercenaries all get knocked out? Or do we just have enough farmers here present in order to overwhelm them? Because I can see one guy there. Just keep running, Izumi. Oh my god. We'll have Izumi just loop around here. We're gonna open up the door for Izumi. Izumi runs outside. Izumi's just gonna take a long run around. With all these guys following her. Whoops, misclick. At least Izumi very clearly runs faster than them. Freck, come up here, please. Run with Izumi. I see the rest of my team has been taken out. I think the mercenaries are still there, though. This'll be another sleepless night, I can tell. Well, Izumi's out of here. At least Izumi can very easily outrun all of these farmers. Just wait a couple paces away, okay, Izumi? Head into town. Or at the very least, towards town, you could say. as we instead just watch to see the mercenaries take care of these guys. You can see there's one right here. There's another guy over here. Izumi's so attractive, she has to run from the admirers. Run, Izumi! They can't get enough of you! And, by the way, hello there, Gray. Hey, welcome. What are Upgrade D's doing in Alaska? Is that where you're saying we are right now, is Alaska? And you're wondering about that huge posse? It's a good question. Am I still being pursued? Izumi looks around. I think they might have backed off, perhaps? I'm gonna put her in the tent here for a minute. Oh, look! Dragon woke back up, but then just instantly got knocked out unconscious again. Kitty Softbones is right now in the one in most need of help. Where is Kitty Softbones? Ah, right there. They're in kind of an awkward position to grab. I'm also looking over everybody to see if they've gotten looted. Like there were weapons and the like. Did they work through the guild? I think they worked through the mercenaries. I don't see any more fighting going on. So I guess the wrath of the farmers is too great for even the mercenaries to handle. How long do you think it'll take them to leave? Quick, Puss and Bones! Run away! Go! Be free! I guess someone's targeting Izumi though, because she did show the red for a second. Yeah, there's one guy right there. Puss and Bones, run! Yeah, right, Bog Dog. Try to catch up with a Puss. Too fast for you. With their 80 athletics, how fast do they run? 26 miles per hour? God damn. Puss and Bones is fast. Izumi runs at 24 plus 2. So only a little bit slower than Puss. Freck's back up? Okay, quick. You can have Freck run back away to Izumi too. We're vaguely in... Yeah. So now we can have Puss slow down and we can first aid him. And get Freck back over here. And we can first aid Freck. I'm concerned about Dragon. Iona is also not doing great. Sensei Harming, also not doing great. Where are they fighting right here? Oh. Oh. Yeah. All these beatdowns are wonders for your toughness. Yeah. Just wait till you see someone with scout legs run. Masterwork scout legs will make you run like 50 miles per hour. That is a character that you need to be a first aid person. Be the emergency supply to run out, pick up all of your other injured guys, and then run away. It's too bad you can only carry one person at a time. Well, at least the raid ended. And the Tough Puffin, thank you for following.
I can run 50 mph in my sleep.
Uh-huh.
Prove it, Wait,
In your sleep, like in the dream realm, you can run that fast? That's the guy that runs into the beak thing nests and steals their eggs? Yeah! Yeah! He can also be the guy that harasses the beak things with his crossbow. Stay from a distance, shoot him a couple of times, and then run to make a little bit of distance. I can run 5 miles per hour, so take that! Dang, so fast. And Goblin weeps out and is like, yeah, in my dreams, literally. That's where I run really fast. Oh, I like we were able to get here when... I guess? He's throwing out this guy? He's throwing it pretty far away. How far do you need to go to dump that corpse, dude? Normally they just will barely take a step outside the gate and drop it down, but this guy's like, no. This gotta be like, what, 2 miles away from the town before I dump him. Well, since the raid ended, maybe we can start sneaking over a little bit and get our guys. We really just need to first aid them a little bit to make sure they don't die out on us. You can see a lot of them are gone now. The farmers, the raiders, so I think we should be safe to come back and start healing everybody. I like the one mercenary that is just standing next to us, by the way. Are they out of first aid kits? Maybe that's the problem. Looks like there are a couple of rebel farmer stragglers around, though. The most important thing is just getting our guys first aided and retrieved. I don't necessarily care about fighting them or anything. Oh! No! Sensei Harming's dead! I loved them! Well, rip Sensei Harming. He was a member of the team. Yeah, F for Sensei. Now I'm definitely gonna have to hire somebody new to replace them. And we're gonna have to start training them, too. Well, Izumi? First aid our guys. Just get them at least a little bit first. Oh my god! Alright, I can basically completely first aid them. And that's fine. Boom. Bang. There we go. And I think Sensei Harming has been around for a decent amount of time. Oh my god, Kitty Softbones is so close to dying. Is this guy trying to first aid himself or first aid Kitty Softbones? I can't quite tell. But Kitty definitely needs to be prioritized with how close they are. Harming was before Izumi, weren't they? I think so. I could be wrong. It's been long enough where I don't quite remember. But he definitely was here before Softbones. Yeah, Softbones is our newest member. Well, everyone's first aided now, at least. So I suppose I'll start gathering up. This is the worst off. Probably Hyona at -80. So we'll go ahead and put Hyona up in the advanced bed. Wait, what? Is there there's just a rebel farmer up on the roof? What the hell? Okay, we're gonna put him down then. Put down Hyona. Izumi, shoot at that guy! Oh! Well, now I know where they all went. They live here now. Oh, sorry about that, I didn't realize! Hey, mercenaries? Mercenaries, can you get them off of us, please? Or at least, I think... What else is it? Oh, there's another farmer person right here. No wonder. I'm like wondering how they're getting hurt. Yeah, go Izumi, go. Another one. Why? I wouldn't have started walking into the building if I know that's all where they were all hiding. Is this still Pizza Tower? Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Just barely, though. Pizza Tower music about to end. Because, we're at the stream time end, too. I'll go ahead and just reset it to the start, though. Couldn't remember that track with lyrics. It could be maybe a secret soundtrack, a credits roll soundtrack, something. Because it was like one of the last songs on the album there. Or if you want to call it an album. Okay, quick, Izumi, first aid. I need to grab my guys, and we're leaving. You just have to be not in the red, so I don't have to worry about them quite so much. Seeing if I could splint Izumi's injuries, but I guess not. We sneak back over. It looks like the farmers have probably gone back inside. Continuing to squat. As... Also, time to drink water, I guess. Let's see. Oh, no. That's 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. And 8. Alright. Hydrated. Getting me before the end of the stream. Is there another guy still out here? Just the one? I was just the one looking. Maybe we could get just the one? As long as another just the one doesn't come out. Got Izumi shooting them with her crossbow, while Freck punches them and beats them up. Oh no! The shopping visit was defeated on their way over. I'm not surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if... Alright, Rebel Farmer's powerful. However, he's also limping now. Quick, yeah, first aid him and then run. Shoot at him from a distance. Yeah, yeah! What is that? A bunch of rebel farmers out there in the background? I'm watching them? I'm gonna have Puss in Bones turn around and run back into the town? Put him, like, over there. They'll rue the day. Uh-oh. Yeah, we're being targeted again. Alright. Wide run around. Are they trying to loot Freck? Yeah, they are. Stop that! What? Yeah, that significantly slows her down. I'm afraid of dropping the backpack on the ground, though. Ow! Well, sorry, Freck. Sucks to be you. Izumi keeps running. Alone. Bye! What? More water? Alright. I drink the water. Ugh. Damn. Items clipping through the world.
I would prefer that not happen, though.
The rebel farmers are a kind of sad faction, though. The leader carries a doll from his dead kid. That is sad. Poor rebel farmers. I don't know then why they want to just attack me. Like, what did I do, dude? Well, for whatever they looted me for, they at least did not take our weapons. You're farming without a permit. But they've attacked me before I've ever even built a little farm. What the heck? He put me up on one of my own prisoner poles. I guess the rebel farmers are just trying to claim this as their own town. They did literally take over. Well, maybe I will literally do another import game. And then they can all be deleted that way. At the very least, since I do have everyone healed up, they won't die. I'll be able to strip Hiona off the prisoner pole, because it'll be my outpost still. We've lost Sensei Harming, though. I think I'm going to accept that this time, you know? I wanted to see what would happen if I would fight back against them. And I lost. Also, drinking that redemption from Jinx. Water consumed. I mean, ultimately, since my entire squad wasn't wiped out, I can recover. And again, since I can import my save, I can just eliminate all the rebel farmers that way. So, we'll say at this point... Oh, look, it's also auto-saving. We save our game. Next time, we'll just be Sensei harming less. And that also means we should maybe give a look over in the Dancing Skeleton. And see if there's someone else that we can hire to bring into the team to replace Sensei. So, everybody, thank you for coming on by to watch. Thank you. Thank you, everyone, for always coming on by. It's nice to have people here. It makes it enjoyable. Thank you again for Horse for the tip. And thank you again to the Tough Puffin and Death Lord for following. I hope it's alright. I know some people prefer to exclusively lurk and be sneaky. That's why I don't say much more beyond, hello, thanks for following, when you do follow. But if you're still here, I appreciate it. If you've left, can't do much about that. You won't be able to hear what I'm saying anyway. I drink these 2 drinks. 1 and 2. You were late today, but you try to come when you can. Totally all good. No problem, and you don't need to apologize if, you know, you're busy. It's just how it goes. It's just how it goes. But thank you. It's all over now. Goodbye, everyone. And I hope to see you next time.